Greetings everyone, please give a moment, make sure everything's set on Twitter's pick is going. YouTube is going. Twitch. Looks like that's all good. Please give me another moment to check my other computer. And looks like everything's going good. So let's go and get started. Got a little bit of a short replay to start off the day with. Probably a good way to start out. Greetings everyone, and Great here. Another Company Heroes, not Company Heroes, Age of Empires 4 the replay. As well on the bottom right side is the pink Abbasid Dynasty with Jean Secors. I have no idea to pronounce that. And small on top left side is the blue Byzantians. We have a foreign name. Gold being collected up, house being built, mining camp there. And we do have the town center, of course, producing villagers. Has built the House of Wisdom, and luckily that is working functionally, so you can see what's being researched up here. Berries being collected up at this current time. Berries do collect up faster than even deer, thanks to the improved berries that some Islamic nations get. Also, map deployment, we do have deer way down here. These amount of berries and stone next to each other. Though this berry deposit may be big enough where you actually may need 2 mills to get them at capacity. It is a large food deposit there, so we've got quite a bit of food and stone for the Abbasid player, with more food and stone in the middle. Yeah, a little bit of berries there, and stone. Gold off to the side, with 2 small gold deposits over here, with a bit of berries. Imperial Hippodrome now being deployed out on the field, as well as a military wing. You get 2 free spearmen and archers, and the Imperial Hippodrome will of course allow him to get some mercenaries. He doesn't collect any berries just yet of his own. A safe mercenary camp would be getting Musafati warriors and camp archers, which are probably not super useful, honestly. And over here, he can get out some mercenary royal knights and some horse archers. More housing being built, not a big surprise. If he's able to force out the Golden Age Tier 1 earlier, he will get one of the most powerful economic benefits the entire game, plus 15% reflection rate for all resources. There's the age up now. Spearmen and archers now push away forward. And scout, also scouting for those units as well. Oops, got a bit of a lag spike there. Horsemen now making his advance will be intercepted by the spearmen, because right now they're just regular spearmen, not even hardened spearmen. Wolves are being bitten by both. Good spear hit there. Does get some damage on that wolf. This wolf is also getting some bites on in. Blue does have 5 sheep he can bring back home. Pink Scout is somewhere right here with no sheep behind. He has a good number of sheep here, but 9 is actually, he only found 6 sheep at the moment, that means. Blue's eating the rest of his initial sheep, getting some of the berries being collected on up. Horsemen now making their advance. Scout getting a shank there. 2 horsemen push way forward. They have a little bit of damage on one of them. The other one's pretty wounded. Triumph, of course, can heal them up quite nicely, but you don't want to really spin on that. He does not have the exfoliators, or however you pronounce that, research. Gain +2 damage from villagers. No textiles researched either. Bone Age tier 1 is now complete, so now the Absolute player does have +1, basically +50% collection rate. In other words, getting all your economic upgrades for free, while you can still get them. Aberdeen probably has one of the best economies in the game, having good access to powerful trade and economic collection. Horseman does fall on back. Horsemen moving around over here, and we've got more and more horsemen being flown here. We've got 4 horsemen on the field, 2 more on the way. A couple of Byzantine archers being flown out to help counter the Spearmen. The average player does go for his own horsemen. Needs to go for more Spearmen and pass up the hardened Spearmen research as well. Not building any more military units. We do have these villagers migrating over here to try and get another town center next to this gold deposit. Does get around on basic walls over here, controlling the pathing. Maybe worth it to get a tiny bit of walling there just in case as well, but that's because we know the Byzantine player is going to be aggressive. Does escort those villagers over there just in case. King Scout is starting to spot all these military units. He's starting to build more horsemen. He needs to get a barracks as well. So honestly, if you just go for mass horsemen, he'll be equal to his opponent on horseman v horseman, but we'll be able to engage the archers quite well. Though Triumph itself may thwart that sort of idea. As improved, it'll give all of his horsemen +4 damage. The Santos has been built. He does have more than 7 villages in this area. Appears to be 11, so maybe could go for an outpost over here to provide a bit more storage for those villagers. The archers do get trapped on the high ground. Don't think that's intentional. Try and build some walls over here. Villagers try and ghost the walls. Ink's force is small, should be able to save the villagers. Ink's starting to back on off now. Try and go for an outpost here, as well as try and collect the berries. This is basically a deer deposit worth of berries. Couple horsemen engaging the archers. His spearman he has 1 spear remaining and is quickly being focused down. Triumph's not being activated. Does get some villagers inside the outpost. It's not a great engagement for Pink. Two of Pink's villagers do go down. Pink does have some horsemen remaining. Now it's going to brave the town center fire as well as the outpost. The health trend is quite nice. No arrow slit being researched. He does have enough stone for it. Might want to do that. There's 9 villagers there. Maybe worth to get out a second outpost as well. A number of those villagers are quite wounded. Has not researched textiles just yet. A bit of damage there. Textiles, he does have enough for it. Take some damage there. And now it's going for his arrow slit. The +1 range on the arrow slit, as well as having a decent arrow is very handy. We do have 3 spearmen in the field. No hardened spearmen just yet. The outpost will be able to spawn in the shrubbery. Some archers getting some hits there on the villagers. The outpost may get some damage onto it. Does. It's good enough. Those villagers are quite wounded. Got some range armor being researched. Range damage also improves arrows as well. This one is going for increased damage, so the range damage will be cancelled out, but there will be a small window for blue have bonus damage. We just got even more and more horsemen here, and got some Limitani now being mixed on in as well. And Pink's just like, I probably just abandon the region, because at this point in time, he just simply can't keep the region secure. Go for a round of farms over there. These villagers being tasked with sheep. He has a good number of sheep in reserve, so he does have other food sources. Boot camp's now research, giving Pink a slight edge in infantry composition. Limitani do have increased health. They do have 100 health as opposed to what, 90? Or 90 versus, and right now they're 104, and thus the Avacid Arch or Spearmen are not only cheaper than Limitani, but also are better. So they don't have access to shield wall ability. I think 10 resources cheaper for the Spearman is very important. He is not building enough Spearmen in my opinion. He has a good number of horsemen, archers, and he's going for more archers and spearmen, but he is just lacking numbers. And we do now have 2 groups of longbowmen being put on the field. Longbowmen will pose a pretty sizable threat to Pink right now. He doesn't really have. They just offer good damage. Avacid players don't have access to any heavy in this age. Got 5 villagers there, was enough to get inside the outpost. And they need to get inside the outpost. Pink does have a forest here. Got some archers engaging the Limitani. Spearman charging by 4, getting hit by the Avacid the Byzantine archers. Spearman connecting on some of these forces. Got Triumph being activated, giving them extra damage. The health regen may be useful. And some of those units, the extra health regen, it was actually useful. Both the town center and the outpost are constantly firing away. Pink is losing his army. Got more archers on the build queue. Most of Blue's horsemen are now down. If you have those horsemen, Pink's archers would do just fine. And as right now, they're just too many garrison for Blue to push any farther forward. Taking a bit of damage on the retreat. And Pink has held. Now we got 10 long bowmen on the field. Going for a round of walls is very handy. He may need to repair up some of these other walls as well. Walls going up quickly. He may lose a villager or 2 to the archers. Starting to ghost up some of the walls. Archer forward down. He is in shrubbery, and Blue can't see the shrubbery. He has lost his scout. So these villagers are able to hit those walls up without being seen. Longbowmen and the outpost do have similar ranges. Many villagers in this area. He needs to get them back out of here. They're taking a bit of damage. No textiles research just yet. There's those some villagers in there, and the others are falling back. Got some melee damage being researched by the Byzantine player now. Both players have actually, the Avacid player is not too far from aging up. Has quite a bit of food in reserve. If he does age up, Ghiloms will be excellent. Lancers wouldn't be half bad either, though he will fight against Limitani. Overall, Ghiloms, especially from boot camp, will be very, very potent. A Mangonel too wouldn't hurt as well to help engage all the longbowmen and archers. Failing stopping research by the Avacid player. More walls going on up. This villager may be picked on off. Pink does have a decent villager lead. May spot the villager now, but the shrubbery caused some line of sight issues. Disturbs the deer. Villagers are going to evacuate from this region. Notice this mill was able to touch all the, what's it called, berries with the effect. Pink's now trying to pick off some of these horsemen, getting some damage there.
Καλάριος έτοιμος.
19 charges of Triumph are available, soon to be 20, so that could be 20 seconds of increased damage for his horseman.
Δεχόμεθα τα βέλη!
And there's Golden Age Tier 2.
أنا فرح. أحدهم يطلق علينا.
Looks like some of these villagers are getting hit a little bit, just a little bit of stone being collected on up. Blue has a decent sized army here. Pink is starting to more and more forces. Has a bit of resources in reserve. We're going to see a massive conflict. Longbowmen causing some issues. Both players are still in feudal age. Limitani starting to forward engage. Absent archers gains a bit damage, but looks like Pink has lost almost all of his horsemen. Started stepping out with his forces. Spear gains some damage onto the horsemen. Archers take out the Limitani. More of Pink's horsemen charging way forward. Triumph's not active. Golden Horn Tower now being deployed on out. Does get some damage there. Blue is being forced on back. Both sides lost quite a bit of forces. Overall, Pink has a higher kill value, but do note that when it comes to army value and money, these things, the longbowmen are not calculated in, and Limitani are usually worth 80 rather than 90 down here as well. Golden Horn Tower will be put on the field, which will give Pink quite a bit of troubles. If Byzantine players transition to some Varangian Guard, there's nothing much the Abbasid player can do. Abbasids tend to have trouble with man-at-arms compositions, and some Castle Age heavy infantry would be just as bad. Veteran Archer research on the way. The Abbasid player is almost enough food. He does have Golden Age Tier 2, which improves his research speed by 15%. But may need to go for the Culture Wing. He's going for the Economic Wing. Of course, this will give him access to some powerful research. Cheaper economic buildings is okay, but additional level of food collection never hurts. Basically, you can get Abbasid players can basically get 5 levels of food boosting research, all at 15%. Though one of them's not necessarily research, but it's the Golden Age Tier 1. Upon aging up, he may want to go for a Mangonel. He does have quite a bit of wood and gold stored on up. He may want to get some Giloms queued up once he needs the veteran upgrades. A Mangonel and veteran upgrades, maybe what he can afford. Veteran Archer research not complete. Veteran Longbowman complete. Going for... doesn't have veteran Limitani. Going for veteran Horseman now. He's going to be fighting against a quality deficit, and he will be fighting that for the entire conflict. By the time he gets to the next age, he will not have capability of aging up. There's the veteran horseman research. He's almost out of Limitani. Or not Limitani, Spearman. Pink running away. There's the next stage for the Abbasid player. Go for a round of Giloms. Some villagers getting hit. He does have a good number of villagers compared to his opponent. His opponent does not have secondary talent in the center, but Blue's doing a good number of kills on his opponent's villagers. Archers trying to stand and fight. Poor veteran horsemen have 5 armor. The archers only have 6 damage, so they're doing 1 damage each against these horsemen. Ooh, that's not good. An archer research on the way. So getting +2 damage, so some Gilam's now engaging. The veteran archer research will triple the amount of damage that these archers will do against these horsemen. Some of the villagers standing and fighting. Blue's now ahead in villager count. More Gilams before I'm out. Streamline in from all angles. Gilams engaging the horsemen, but now the longbow is starting to gun down some of the villagers. Villagers trying to fall back to the town center. Pink's now behind. And more longbows push way forward. Now got a cataphract charge his way forward, and he has nothing to deal with the cataphract. Cataphract right now has 6 armor, range armor. These archers and Pink backs out of the game. This Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. On to the next player. That was pretty much the only replay I could cast from that I didn't cast from yesterday. Last online 2 hours ago. I don't know why. I think this name is going to be too common. Yep, that's going to be too common to me. Is fine. Last online 9 hours ago. I think I did him yesterday, so I'm not going to worry about him. Got this name here. I don't think I did any replays with him yesterday. I didn't. Gonna be too common. This name is one I don't know how common it is. Hidden. Here we go. Another foreign name. And it's also hidden. Let's try this one here. Yep, replays are shown. Actually, I always just look right there. Let's see now. Decent length, but I hate mirror matchups, so let's not do that. Especially for English mirror matches. This is going to be Mass Man Arms versus Mass Man Arms. Versus Order of the Dragon. That should be interesting. Greetings everyone, and Angrade here for another H-Powers 4 replays. Bottom left side as the Cyan Roos, we have Krakeed here. On top right side as the Blue Order of the Dragon, we have second Yorkshire Man. Since we do have a Roos play on the field, let's back out of Caster Vision and into the regular vision so we can take a look at the trade bounty started being accumulated. Cyan does have a deer deposit here and here. So, and it's bored nearby it, so there's good expansion direction for Cyan. Plenty of food in a left northwards direction. Blue's deer deposit split on up. He will find one of his own deer deposits. Cyan finds his opponent's deer deposit. And I think I just heard another scout on field, which will find this safe deer deposit. And does find an exotic doggo. More sheep being found by Cyan. Got wheelbarrow not being researched. Got another wolf there, very nice. This deer deposit still not been touched. Cyan finds another wolf up here, so we got triple scout for Cyan. Blue appears to be only have the one scout in the field. And now we do have the age up. We do have the Kremlin being broad field. Not big surprise. Deploying in a forward location to protect the stone. Gonna go for some berries. Over here we got the Whoa! Wait, no, that's Order of the Dragon, not Holy Roman Empire. Minwork Palace is common for Order of the Dragon. I thought it was going to be Holy Roman Empire. Minwork Palace is something a little bit different, but that is something not the case. And looks like he does have 325 gold collected, or trade bounty collected. which means he's actually pretty close. If he gets find another wolf, then killing off both wars will give him tier 3 trade bounty without the need of the high trade house. Indoor palace being employed on the field. Looks like we do have Border Dragon player eyeing for secondary town center. So is the Roost player. Both players playing the eco game. Does his mercenary repair on the mill. Might as well. It's gonna be on cooldown. The cooldown's pretty quick. And Blue just being annoying, so is Cyan. No additional military units on the field. Both players have researched wheelbarrow. Both players are deploying out secondary town center. Let's see. There's the secondary town center for Cyan. Blue, actually, not going for secondary town center. It's all villages on stone, so maybe not eyeing for a secondary town center. Blue Scout does get killed off. This man mercenary repair will come up on the mill. For Order the Dragon villagers being flown field. Do you have now fast castle? He must have touched the stone for a brief moment and decided not to go any further. So actuality, he may have long distance mined a handful of stone, so he may have an arrow slot somewhere. Ashford infest that stone. The sign will claim up for villagers being annoying. He goes at the middle of blaze, and mercenary repairs should come in. You can use there's the mercenary repairs. Regni's Cathedral on the deployment field, not eyeing for the prelates to capture up some relics. We got fast castle versus expansion. We got multiple early knights being deployed on the field versus one gilded knight. The early knights need to start policing for relics. Horsemen may do that job a little bit better since they're a little bit more fast. Trying to go for this relic here. The early knights will spot the prelate. And prelate goes down. Nice little pick there. Got another prelate on the field. Somewhere at least. One knight will camp this relic. This other knight's heading up north. You have the Gilded Knight deployed on the field. Scout there. Another Gilded Knight on the build queue. Knights forming up down here. 14 villagers collected up deer, so that will go pretty quickly. But one of them is, well, 8 of them are collecting up boar, so quite a bit of food there. And let's see, does find this Gilded Knight. The scout will not, well, may go down there. He is just really, really close. Once another charge attack gets activated, the scout will probably go down. Nope. Does get it when I look away, of course. Right up there, try and grab the relic. The knight will connect with the Gilded Knight. The Gilded Knight, of course, will easily win that fight. More early knights being pulled up on the high ground. Trying to intercept that relic, and we do have this knight now escorting the prelate all the way back home. We got multiple knights and as well as a scout over here. He's going to just go for the snipe. Blue has not responded as well and gets a pick there. Great engagement there by Cyan, though he may lose this knight here. So far he's denied every relic to Blue. And he does go down. One villager easily goes down there. These villagers do not have textiles. 2 shots and the villagers go down. But honestly, a lance and a sword swipe would be enough to even kill a textiled villager. Prelate now being focused down once again. Does take out the prelate. Knights are backing him off. Knight engaging the Gilded Knight. Gilded Knight, of course, does win. These knights now try to engage the Gilded Knight together. The Gilded Knight does have 5 armor, while the early knights do only have 19 damage, so they do 25% less damage thanks to the armor. Another villager does go down. Blue has claimed 1 relic so far. Another early knight does go down. The Roost player does have enough food to age up, needs a lot more gold, however. Does get some hits there on that scout. The scout will go down. And now the Roost player is out of scouts, going for another 6 more knights. He has rotated almost every single villager onto gold. Try and get that age up. He does go for the high trade house. There's a high trade house. Maybe right there is be better. Actually, here's probably the better spot. This will probably provide him about 200 gold per minute. How's his trade bounties coming along? 410. The boar is still alive, which can of course provide another 75. Knights backing off. There's a very good number of Gilded Knights here. Trying to go for a Woolo there. And Sina could have got the kill there and avoids being converted. That was got another prelate there. So far, Blue has only claimed 1 relic still. He definitely needs to get out his regular knight upgrade, as well as Pat's Boyar's Fortitude. Another prelate push way forward, grabbing a relic. And all that food has already been claimed. The trade bounty does improve food collection rate from all sources, including huntable meat, so they do eat that pretty quickly. The villager does not get in there. Prelate goes down once again. Now be taking on the Gilded Knight, Boyar's Fortitude, regular knight upgrade, and wood chopping upgrade. Not a pole axe, just a regular axe, double broad axe. There goes that knight. Ooh, how many villagers are going down here? Does bring a massive wave of militia. Whereas Fortitude has not been researched, the militia are just going to pursue these knights. Does get a nice little charge attack there. 1 Gilded Knight does go down. Good micro here. And does try to find another prelate. And gets a kill on another prelate. He's doing a good job finding prelates. He's still have only claimed 1 relic. Sign Mania rebalances economy. He has probably too many villagers on gold. The militia should be dying from dysentery relatively soon. Yes, they do. Will. That gold mine's completely exhausted. If needed, if he doesn't have enough wood, he can always collect the berries. Here comes the Gilded Knights trying to come in and hit some more villagers. Knights do manage to get a full surround on the Gilded Knights, quickly takes them out. Did lose a villager. Warrior Monk now charging way forward, trying to claim a relic. We got a Gilded Knight and a prelate over here. A number of Gilded Knights here. Regular Knights have taken some severe damage. They're starting to fall back there. And he may lose some villagers too. The Gilded Knights does not lose any of them. Regular Knights charging way forward. Both sides need to fall back and heal. Warrior Monk trying to go for conversion. He may get it. I could have sworn that he would have got that Gilded Knight there. Either way, he does not get the Gilded Knight. I didn't see that triangle effect above the gilded units. Can they not be converted? Pilot has picked up the relic. These two knights need to fall back. Just go to the Regnese Cathedral, because the monk will likely be there, or prelate to be there to heal them up. May actually be worth to get herbal medicine if he keeps these Gilded Knights alive. These villagers are going down. A single knight won't be able to do much to the Gilded Knights. Going for a lumber camp there, but may not be an aura effect of the wooden fortress. Yes, out of the radius of the wooden fortress, so he builds another lumber camp there. I can perhaps creep to this one. Probably worth it. Dragon Knights now trying to hit some of the dragon villagers. He's good damage there, but some of these villagers can't get inside the town center. The Gilded Knights will take out these regular knights. Overall, Blue has been maintaining a great kill to death ratio against Cyan, at least in army value. Gilded Knights pursuing these regular knights, gain some damage. Trying to snipe the prelate once again. Probably won't. Yeah, it looks like he will be successful. More of these knights starting going down. They're starting to make the withdrawal. We do have only one prelate or two prelates in the field. One more on the way. That Gilded Knight will be pinned down there, which will be killed on off, so we'll make a swipe at this town center. This player does have enough gold to age up, but needs a lot more. Another relic picked up by Blue. Claiming that one will be effectively getting 8 relics worth of gold income. The sign will just have the one. Good knight moving around. Got the now recognized push forward. Villagers do back away to town center, get it repaired on up. Gilded Knights should see. There are only a couple of them a little bit wounded. Another prelate does pick up the relic. Knight move around, receiving a bit of damage.
Das soll mich überleben.
Down the line of fortified palisade walls over here to help control the region. Got a good number of barracks in the field, not currently actually producing them. Does get a number of spearmen, however, out. His opponent is going for a number of crossbows. Warrior Monk will be start capturing that central sacred site. Sorry about that. Open up another drink. Blue has broken through the wall, killed off the villager, and will quickly torch down this town center. That's quite a bit of torch there. Knights over here taking an opportunity to engage his opponent. Maybe get some damage on some of these crossbows. Go take out some of these crossbows and some of the prelates. Over here, we've got these villagers being picked off by these knights, and that town center will be torched on down. Units are going down. We got a spearmen coming over there to spawn. Got the villagers trying to prep the town center. Spearman gains a decent damage. Does go another round of torches. They need one more round of torches, and the town center does go down. No, it does not. Okay, there we go. The town center does go down, so back on off. Looks like the spearman only got one of the Gilded Knights. They may get more Gilded Knights here. Knights still charging way forward. Got a couple more Gilded Knights rotating around to engage. We now have the Golden Cuirass being researched by the Order of the Dragon player, making his man-arms a bit more stubborn to kill. It looks like these knights are starting to will go on down.
Das soll mich überleben.
Spearmen are here, plenty to torch down the outpost. Does in the radius of mercy repair, but that's just simply too much damage there. Relic does get dropped there. It had a bit more fire armor from being fortified, that'd be another thing. Now maybe a good idea to actually keep the Warrior Monk on the front line for the Wool, but decides to go ahead and grab and steal it. Very nice. Warrior Monks do move faster, being a horse. Some dragon gilded crossbows getting some damage on some of the knights, trying to go for some of the villagers now. Reverses engage, getting some good number of snares onto these Gilded Knights. Good number of the Gilded Knights are going down to the Spearmen. His opponent only has one Gilded Archer in the field. He needs more. Regular Knights now running away. One of them's almost dead. Has a grand total of 4 health remaining. Some of these villagers are going down, and Blue backs out of the game entirely. This ad grade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. If you give me a moment, I need to stretch out my legs for a moment. Getting a bit of afternoon, like, oh, I want a nap now, sort of feeling. Just please give me a moment. Sorry about that. I already drank a bit too much caffeine this morning, so I'm trying to avoid drinking anymore. Let's see now. That was... Nope, that was not the one above it. That's 2v2. Let's keep the 1v1s. Here we go. Malians versus Holy Roman Empire. Let's do it. Greetings everyone, and Great here from another HBars 4 replay. Spawn on bottom right side as the pink Malians. We have Kaio, I'll try to pronounce that. On top left side as the Cyan Holy Roman Empire, we have Krakid here. When it comes to map generation, do notice that the deer and boar are next to each other, so it's a good amount of food. So the deer pauses way down over here on the hillside. They have their own pet dog as well. Pink has both his deer in the same direction, good expansion direction then. Boar as well, but he is Malian, which means Islamic, which means no pork. The Pumbaa should be safe for this game. Mining pit is going on up, got a bit of gold generation as well, not a big surprise. Scout finding some sheep. How's Cyan doing? 4 sheep being tasked on home. He's found some sheep. Looks like he found 6 so far, or maybe 7. One player does also have quite a bit of stone back here, and this other gold deposit here is actually very safe for his mining pit. So we got safe mining here. Do now the Akin Chapel not being plotted out. And we got the Matsukori, of course. Both pretty standard. Let's see, we don't see stone being collected by either side. Got some wood being collected up here, so there's a kind for some infrastructure. Probably a barracks. Maybe a stable. The Holy Empire player is just have 2 versions of wood, so not just item for a handful of wood for housing. We've also got a fast castle for the Holy Roman Empire player. Does get an arrow slit floating out just for defensive reasons. It is in the sphere of influence of the Talmud Center as well. Or just maybe item for a mining pit as well, and also some housing to go along the mining pit. We do have an archer range on the field. 1 javelin thrower is spawned in the field. Item for a bit of harassment. We do have now the village trying to build another outpost. Scout does see some arrow hits. Javelin thrower does have 6 range, so it does match the range of an outpost, barring arrow slit research. And now I got another mill going on up to pull out more cows. This map does have quite a bit of gold, so you could eye for the Fombia garrison. Now I got the cow pushed way forward. Does bop. Oh, the cow does have a bit of health, so it does take 2 bops. It does get bopped there. More cows. We do now have cattle ranches, so I have a feeling it's going to go for the Grand Fulani Corral. Good arrow hits there onto that warriors, or not warrior scout, just regular scout. Javelin thrower receiving some arrow hits there and does get picked off. And looks like neither side's going for any military units. We got a second prelate up on the field before Cyan to inspire these villagers to collect gold faster. And now got the Reganese Cathedral there. A Malian player may want to get out a stable to get out some horsemen to release their relics. Potable cows, of course, being queued on out in the grand for into the cattle ranches.
Io so comma.
Greg needs Cathedral now to pull down the field.
Ritter wartet auf Geheiß.
Good number of idle
Es ist
villagers there.
genügend Fleisch zu finden.
It's going to be tasked on to the wood in order to produce more structures. So actually, no, they're being tasked on to sheep, and I don't think all of them can work there. Sorry, does have a horse on the field. Knight on the way. As well as more prelates to grab some relics. Two relics have been picked on up. Does see the cow farms. The cow farms are out front, so easy to raid. And then tip the cows over.
Garn fort. Riete nur hin.
Horsemen moving around. Grand Filani Corral now being pulled in field. Not with all the cows nearby. But that is still positive progress. He knows he needs to age up and keep pace with his opponent. We have one Donzo here, not even hardened Donzo. Does not get a spear brace there. But we'll keep the horsemen at bay. Both these arrow slip outposts have been garrisoned for a relic. Zalak Dago gains some bites there. Sheep has been found. And looks like this prelate actually heading to the sacred site there. And there's no more relics on this direction. There's a relic whip there, which Simon may not have it scouted out. In which that is the last relic. The scout's not a warrior scout, so only does 1 damage per shank. Knight charges his way forward. We'll see some counts of fire, but without a whole large amount of. Does get a hit there. He does not have Textiles research. And without any arrows damage upgrades, the arrows do not do a whole lot of damage, 2 damage each, more than primary arrow. Horsemen now engaging in. Got some Donzo here, they are hardened Donzo. The Knights and Horsemen may get actually surrounded here. He's trying to break through the Donzo. The Horseman does go down, the Knight does go down there. And the Knights are slowly being whittled down, does split his damage. Does kill off that villager, but does go down there. Siding killed off 4 villagers. The villager count is very similar, and the cows will provide quite a bit of benefits, but claim up all those gold or relics will also provide quite a bit of value. Let's just going to switch over to Cyan and check out his vision. He is not on the top corner of the map. So he may... Okay, he does send down the Knight down here. Will not find any relic there. We should lead him to believe that the last relic could be up here. He knows his opponent just advanced the next age. Chance of it being picked up is unlikely. And now we do see the local knowledge giving health regen from Musafadi units while camouflage, which affects the Musafadi warrior and the Musafadi gunner. And we do also see the veteran Musafadi warrior. Right now, he's only fighting against a single knight, so Musafadis are, well, common unit, are not super important at the moment. And does find the relic there. Science Scout's going to be shanking Pink Scout now. And that is relic number 5 with the Ragnes Cathedral. This is basically every Holy Roman Empire's wet dream. Get the Ragnes Cathedral on the field and every single relic. Every single relic will provide 160 gold. In comparison, every single mining pit will provide 102. So right now, these relics will provide more gold than all the Malian's 4 mining pits.
Okay, taka 100 sita.
By actually a significant margin as well, since he has a 5th one as well. And not to mention, his opponent can only get 3 mining pits in this age, so the Holy Empire's free gold income is going to be massive. You may not even need these 8 villagers on the gold. Going for the Palace of Swabia, which allow them to fabricate villagers. You have, looks like, 9, 12, 15 cows. And the Grand Flaunting Crowd is going to eat the rest of them.
Was wünschst du? Heiligkeit irrt meine Schritte. Ich bin bereit zur Gehorsam.
Alright, we'll be capturing up at that sacred site.
Ila Jogoranuta. Alukana Salaya. Ngataga. Afamuta.
It does go down. Scout backing off. Blue Empire players in an excellent position right now. Lion player is pretty far from aging up, has almost enough gold, and needs to fit a lot more food. The exotic doggo will be put down by the Musfati warriors. The prelate will escape on out for now. Things push way forward. Science going for some feudal age archers. Does not have the castle age archer research just yet. Going for Tithe Barn, which makes sense. Going for a good number of bombards. He's going to entrench himself hard. He has 5 relics, so he can get some powerful defenses. He does put one here, here, and here. And those bombard emplacements will do what? 90 something damage? I wait until they get completed. They will do 70 damage. The relic's not inside of this one just yet. It is inside of this one, so they do 94 damage. And let's assume 90 after armor. So that will one-shot javelin throwers, veteran javelin throwers. Musfati warriors will still be 2-shot, same as the Donzo. But they still got a bit of AoE splash to them.
Gute Arbeit. Schön
Little
abhauen.
barracks being put on the back line, going for some lance connects. At this point in time, lance connects are probably a good idea. He knows his opponent's not going for archers, so getting out some lance connects right now would be very powerful. Ink's laying down a good number of walls. This arrow slit is firing away. Sofa does eat that cannonball. Does go for a conversion ritual. Oh, he needs those javelin throws to finish him off. He's gonna get a little too close. Does get him killed off there. Sofa's Don's Musfati warriors there, but he's gonna be whittled down by all of these defenses. Look at that. All those units are Musfati warriors are severely wounded from the bombards. One more shot from here could take out a good number of them. Nope, hits the Sofa. Ink got annihilated by all the AoE. Now got some hand cannoneers as well as some lance connects. Holy Empire players going for more hand cannoneers. Got siege engineers for the Mullion player. Has been on a wood. How's cattle ranches? Looks like he does get all cows around it. 9, 12, 15, 17. So he does have 3 he can still eat. But that's 2 as well, so he does have 16. So he can still eat 4. Multiple batterings on the employer field, a very large number of them to say the least. Ink's going to try to end the game soon.
Eine gut gemachte Arbeit.
And he thinks, well, battering rams only have 50 range armor, so these outposts, cannon outposts, will still punch holes in those battering rams at a decent rate.
Ich führe deine Befehle aus.
Ageta.
Battering rams now push away forward. Does get some hits there, takes out one of the lance connects, I believe. No, that was just one of the spearmen. Javelin throwers getting some good damage, takes out a lance connect there. One relic dropped on the ground. He does not have Imam in this region. He does have one on the field, however, while capturing up sacred sites. Bombards going to be slowly whittling these guys down. You now have a Mangonel here. Nothing to engage the batting ramps instead of a spearman over there. Outpost could receive mercy repairs to stay alive. Might as well use it. He did not use it. Mangonel finds a shot there. Does stay alive. Perfectly safe. Sofa's going to be whittled down by the bombard. Trying to deal with that bombard in placement. Charge way forward. We'll start getting hit by multiple bombards now. Spearmen trying to stop the sofas. The sofas are getting trapped there. Javelin throwers engaging. Some javelin throwers getting hit by the Mangonels. Ink's not charging way forward. Now this Proletaire going down. Rolls on this end of the javelin throwers. Battering ram slowly being whittled down. Mercy repair on the bombard outpost. And these battering rams are being cleaned on up. Ink needs more food before I can age on up. Having trouble with the age disadvantage. He also sees his bonus gone for a decent number of spearmen archers. And as well notice some lance connectors. He doesn't see any heavy units, so going for more of his own archers wouldn't be half bad. But funny thing enough, we got feudal age archers for the Holy Empire player, not even castle age veteran archers. He has plenty of gold in reserve, so he can go for various research. Perhaps elite army techs would be very useful. And the Mauling player is bringing another round of battering rams. Looks like he's going to try for 7. More javelin throwers being pulled out. He is really going to push the battering rams. Got some damage there, but nothing too significant. Look at this. The kill value is very much in favor of Cyan. Got the elite spearman research now on the way for Cyan. And Mauling player does need to mix in regular archers now. Plus, regular archers may work better with amount of wood he's collecting on up. Sofa do eat that shot there. Cyan or Pink will soon have a sacred site victory counted in his favor, but that's not too critical. Cyan does have a massive number of Mangonels here. Battery amps start pushing the way forward. Does find a ball in the javelin throwers. It annihilates a good chunk of them. And finds a shot there. Only a small number of battering spearmen to deal with the battering rams. Thanks for forward of his army over here. Not sure where he put the relics that were here before. I see the 3 or 4 outposts there. This one does not have a relic on the inside. Oh, we got 2 in the Regnes Cathedral. This Fighting Warrior is now engaging. The bombard is getting some good damage. Batarams getting whittled down by the Mangonels, not really connecting all too properly. The Moose Fighting Warriors is being annihilated. The bombard does not finish off that batting ram. Elite army tactics now being researched by the Holy Roman Empire, as well as chemistry. Now we've got Fort of the Huntress been put on field. This will give camouflage for all infantry units around the Fort of the Huntress,
Werket geheißen, Mann.
as well as act as a keep. Sign is advancing, and Sign almost has twice the number of villagers as well. After this conflict, he probably will have twice the number of villagers. Musfati warriors charging way forward. They are usually beat Spearman 1v1, but with elite armed tactics versus veteran Musfati warriors, I don't really know about that number or that engagement. We got a good spear brace there from the spearman. Does not take out all the sofas. And now they're going to torch down some of these cattle ranches and probably tip over the cows. Pink's force in a good position, taking time to counterattack onto the mangonels. Arch now gated. They may just want to be thrown inside the town center. They'll be safe and get extra arrows going. And now they're just fetal age archers as well. Multiple cows being tipped. Down south, got some archers here, and Pink does back out of the game. As Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Let's see. Side, so that was that one, right? Yes, it was. Team games. Oh, now it's also another team game. Ayuvid versus Holy Roman Empire. We could do this one, but I think I did that one yesterday. Here we go. Chinese versus Holy Roman Empire. Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Age of Empires 4 replay. Spawn on the top left side as a Sign Chinese, we have Krakid here. On bottom right side as the Orange Holy Roman Empire, we have Iraq. And no, it's actually been a long time since I last did a cast on this map. It is a hybrid water-land map. Good number of fishies out in the creek for you to claim. The boars to spawn in the center of the map as well. When it comes to deer, we've got a nice safe deer deposit and gold for the Holy Roman Empire player. And a good amount of gold over here, as well as more deer and the trade post. Over here, we do have, of course, the trade post as well. More gold next to it. This deer deposit is a little bit forward, but it could be herded towards the dock and use the dock as a drop-off point. Both players going for some fishing boats. There's also another deer deposit in the center right here as well. So this map does have quite a bit of resources. As well as a little bit laney as well. And maybe a good idea for the Chinese player to pour out the Vatican Sun right around here to help him control the choke point. Orange? Could I go with the Aachen Chapel, or could I for the Menwork Palace and get some of that unique research? The Aachen Chapel will probably be best actually right around here. Get 2 very powerful gold collection spots, and then it could be turned into food later on. Very safe spot for that. He's going for Aachen Chapel. I still say probably should push it out a little bit more. Pushing the deer away. Being annoying like that. Very nice.
Inti?
Try and scare the deer a little bit. And there we go. That's probably good enough. Orange, the scout, did throw some torches over here. Nothing too significant. Orange is also blowed off this area nice and early, which deny the ship movement as well as some land movement. Very nice. Chinese player has not aged up just yet. And now we got a proxy dock here. If he sees a proxy dock, if you got to go for the Vatican Sun right there, he is going for the Imperial Academy. You can always go with the Vatican Sun later. And the Chinese player does apply naval arrow slits as a defensive research, not since we're Hanny Cannoneer. Even though we do see the little dots here already on the little tower there, harbor tower. We do now have the galley arrow ship now being flown in the field, which will provide some good capability. Chinese player has aged on up, does not have any stone here for the naval arrow slip. And there's the arrow ship. You may not be aware that there's even walls there, let alone the dock. And there's not enough room for all these fishing boats. He's actually losing a good number of them. Then does get inside. Those taking some shore bombardment as well. He does now spot the dock there. Chinese arrow ship out on the way. We don't see additional military ship for... Oh. Wait. There's an arrow ship being pulled out over here. So both sides are aiming for some aggression. Orange's aggression is being quite successful. Doing some good damage. There's the arrow ship. Both sides do have healing air aura, but the Cyan player does, of course, have some fishing boats here for repairs. Menwork Palace could have given us a bit more ability for aggression. After all, the arrow ships do benefit from archer upgrades for additional damage. And looks like this waterway is actually traversable. Does get picked off there. Take a bit of time to pick off this dock. And now I got Cyan's arrow ship now engaging these fishing boats. Gets good damage there. Running the damage out. Does get a good number of kills there. Not enough room for all the air fishing ships. You now have a fire ship here. You got some local doggos. Dragonese Cathedral now being pulled on out as well. But Orange going to eye for some relics. There are 3 relics on both sides of the map, if I remember correctly. 1, 2, 3. Actually, no, there's only 5 relics on this map. Cyan just got screwed. Got 1 in the center, 1 in the corner, which is reasonable. And then Orange just has 3 in a line right here. But yeah, Cyan just got screwed over for that part. Cyan is going to try to eye for some walls around that relic, but it will take a long path to get around there. Got some fishing boats here. Cyan does also have more villagers at the moment. He's still also Tang Dynasty. Spring Gold ship now on the field. Fire ship now on the way. Castaways for the Holy Roman Empire player. And I can also get some advanced naval research. Fire ship is going to connect on the Spring Gold ship. It's a good hit there. It's going to stick to the dock, get some the aura healing regen. Another arrow ship or Spring Gold ship being pulled on out by Cyan. I see some. It looks like the Chinese players are going to try to eye for some horsemen. A Springald ship will beat the Orange's Springald ship. Trying to go full there. Unsuccessful. Oh, and looks like Orange deployed out a fire ship. Got another fire ship being thrown on out here. Fire ship pushes way forward, not properly tasked, it gets picked off. Not properly rallied there. Oh, but it did actually barely reach the ship there, so it took out the primary target. Just didn't splash down the arrow ship. No naval arrow slit, and no Batic in the Sun right here. Batic in the Sun would have been very useful to protect that region. Maybe he should have tried deploying it out. Oh, gets the Springald ship deployed out, or arrow ship. Villager's getting hit by massive shore bombardment. One villager still remains. Do a good job. Does avoid that barrage and does take the arrow ship there. Another Springald ship being deployed on out. One relic's claimed by Orange. Got a good number of horsemen here. Got this relic camp. Ooh, that relic is at the edge of the earth. If this was Company Heroes 2, I would be concerned that would be actually out of bounds. And also, in Company Heroes 2, out of bounds is traversable to a degree. I don't think Age of Empires 4 has out of bounds traversability, but that relic may be out of bounds. Yeah, that's the more and more I look at it, I wonder if that relic's out of bounds. Oh, no, if I rotate the camera, and if you look at the ribbon there, I think it is in bounds. Got a couple fire ships here, and that is the Armored Hull of Research, increasing the health and armor of ships. An arrow ship here. Chinese players starting to win the naval fights. Orange did more villager kills, but overall, or civilian kills, but overall has a lower kill death rate for the short value. Sign does have more force in the field. Still, not even Song Dynasty. Monster upon the field, he could probably go to Yuan Dynasty and then go to Song Dynasty. I don't know if that's a good or bad idea, because Yuan Dynasty is quite nice for movement speed for your palace guards, but Song Dynasty will allow you to get more villager production. Villager down. Horseman is now engaging the Knight and Prelate, starting the conversion ritual. He will be stabbed to death. And the Knight will get stabbed to death as well. Oh, that is a dead unit there. Trying to take out another Prelate there, but I don't. Good chance he may actually not get it this time. Nope, he will. Horseman doing a good job of raiding. Orange still has only ever claimed one relic. Now I do have a lance on the field, which are equal to knights. And over here we do have a prelate with a lancer. Knight not engaged by a lancer, could have been engaged by a horseman, but there is a prelate there, and the relic there, and a sheep. Horseman came for the relic. He's quite wounded, but luckily priests don't know how to fight back, unless they're warrior monks. It looks like Orange has start reaping the seas over here. We do see another fire ship queued on up. The arrow ship is severely damaged and also point blank range, so the fire ship could explode and get them both. Another lancer pulled in the field. Siren now has a larger military force on the field with 5 lancers, 6 horsemen versus 1 knight on the way, and ships. And a good number of these forces are quite wounded, so a monk over there would be quite handy to heal them up. And that fire ship connects and takes out everything. There's also a third orange ship there, because that looks like a orange hull, but I could be mistaken.
尽在服行，一命令。
Armor hull will give him +1 range armor, very good against the arrow ships. Also, Swabia now being blown in the field.
指令是。
Ringgold ship does connect. So got faster Imperial for the Balloon Empire player. Allow him to fabricate more villages, help him get back in the game. While his opponent does have a better fishing economy. But fish do provide diminishing returns, and Lucy does not have the extended alliance research just yet. And he may need to get out another dock over here for a better drop-off point, and maybe the same over here.
做好。
Horsemen and Lancers now are moving around, does pick off a prelate there.
有指令。
Vatican and the Sun now finally being deployed on the field, which will get him the Song Dynasty. And just as I thought, it was a good spot for it. That'll provide some excellent naval defense. Looks like these villagers are hiding away in their villages. Just remember the quote, last one alive, lock the door. Does get some good shore bombardment there. Fire ship and Springgold ship pushing way forward. And the fire ship does connect, but these are two arrow ships.
营地指令是。
The fire ships, if I remember correctly, do bonus damage versus broadside, which arrow ships are not broadside. Some of the villagers are going down there. Good dodges. The arrow ship does go down, and Vatican Sun does get deployed in the field. Oh yeah, warships. We got Karak now deployed in the field. Vatican Sun does do +10 damage versus the ships. Springgold ships taking a bit of a beating. Springgold ships are not bad versus warships. But warships are just very good generalist units, as well as good structures. Fire ships in the field, like they do. Bonus damage is massive. Wait, that's even less descriptive than broadside. Maybe I need to reread that description. Does get the dock repaired. Vatican Sun claims a warship kill. Now we do have a relic inside of here. Gets outside, get it out of the dock. I don't know what a relic does inside a dock. It said like increased military production speed. I think at this point in time it's just straight up lost. There was a fire ship there. We got an outpost being pulled out here. Well, good to get the bombard going. Oh yeah, we'll get thrown in there. 10 villagers there, so not enough room for all of them. And we got some lancers here, and they can of course torch down the outpost as well as stab those villagers. The villager count, or civilian count I should say, are quite even. Sign does still have a bit of a navy here, just some arrow ships however. No armored hull research just yet though. Prelate will stay hidden inside the forest. And the junk will escape out with 1 health remaining. We also got some spearmen here. Not hardened spearmen, just regular spearmen in Imperial Age. That's humorous to me. In which the hardened spearmen were research on the way. I don't think these lancers have to worry about regular spearmen. They're trying to go for the villagers there. Does get a good impalement. Orange overall feels like they're on the back foot, but they are in a decent position. Sign does capture a single set there. And Sign does manage to get 3 out of the 5 relics, which is good, amazing, because of the fact that the relics I said he was screwed on based on spawn. Or got screwed, I should say. But Orange does have higher gold income from the relics thanks to Regni's Cathedral. But it is minimal.
贵的骑士已经我该速行。
Angeschossen habe ich ungern.
Outpost does get set ablaze, and he only has gone for spring bottle placement, not for the cannon bombard placement. Does not have enough stone. Try to repair it up like that. More hardened spearmen now charge on in to aid him.
Eure Speere der marschieren.
And Orange may actually keep this alive. Does take lose another villager there. Orange is going to take a site captured, but the local doggo is demanding head pats aggressively. Another villager does go down, so he's down to 2 villagers.
游戏能扶穷，玩游戏能扶穷。
Lancer slow going down. Iphotech had to repair it up for a brief moment. Does lose another villager there. And does lose both villagers. At that point in time, it was worth just go for repairs and try to get more spring gulch hits there. Monk goes down, but looks like he's smoke bombed away. And Sign may actually claim another relic, but he did take out that prelate, or monk. War Spearman push way forward. Do now have a warship here. Maybe I'm to provide shore bombardment on the choke point. Got veteran Spearman research on the way. Spring Gold's having a heyday. Imperial Pulseman flowing field that will put him to the Yuan Dynasty, which will give him increased move speed for his. I said all units are just Dynasty units. I always forget. Warship now providing in shore bombardment. And it is for all units. So now his Lancers are moving as fast as horsemen. Gonna charge his way forward. Another barrage there, but now the Lancers are heading straight to the gold mine. There's still just a corpse. His sheep there is providing some great scouting, like those Age of Empires too. Spearman being focused on down. Now we've got the Spirit Way. He could try deploying out the Great Gatehouse in the center of the map, then he can get out some Grenadiers. He sees Spearmen, so Grenadiers would be not half bad, so would Archers. Now I've got these villagers slowly being picked on down there.
尊贵的骑士已就绪。
Air provides shore bombardment. Orange has pulled ahead on the civilian count and does have a large military field, but his quality is actually slightly lower. Palace Guard is not being flown field, and he's going to be moving fast Palace Guard, and not vulnerable Spearmen.
的工作
Elite Palace Guard now being flown in the field. He may not go for the ancient techniques as well. Get an extra collection rate. But he's actually stockpiling better resources. Nope, he's now spending his resources. And more Palace Guard.
我们骑士已做好战斗准备。
Gehorche euer Geheiß.
More Spearmen being pulled on the field. We've got 2 warships now out in the field as well. Spearmen heading towards the sacred site to decapture it. And Sign does manage to claim that relic of the center of the map as well.
我知道自己在干嘛。
Lancers do find opportunity against these villagers. Does have textile, but that's simply not enough to stop an angry horseman.
我会执行任何任务。
我们遭到了攻击。
And we've got some Palace Guard over here, and they're elite Palace Guard. No battle hardened research just yet, nor
我们的理想是值得的骑士。
elite army tactics.
前进，骑士们。我
士兵，准备履行职责。听候差遣，我准备好了。 士 士兵让我去。
Palace Guard now rotating around. They, of course, do move very, very quickly, almost as fast as Knights and Lancers. Without you in Dynasty.
听候差
And
遣。
Canyon push way forward, but going down the wrong path will get barraged. Large round of stone walls going on up for Orange. He's going to lock down the side of the map. He only has one relic, so he may need to eye for some trade, but there's plenty of gold on this map for him to utilize. He could eye for a round of traders if needed. He is fighting against William Empire, which the Spearmen do move at a good pace, but not as fast as these Palace Guard. If the Palace Guards weren't Yuan Dynasty, then the Spearmen would be able to keep up. Actually, look at the combat sprint. They are moving fast swordsmen as well in the combat sprint. Some orange villagers starting going down. He has no blacksmith research whatsoever. He's going for melee armor to help resist the Spearmen. He's now going for heavy maces and various man arms research. More stone walls over here. Orange is trying to set up order. Cyan just being very aggressive. In fact, he has his military forces smaller, but most of the Orange army are the warships. Which he may have overdone that, but do not the warships. Oh, nope, the warships are now engaging his opponent. Fire ships now being pulled in the field. At this point in time, he probably wished he had gone for the fire ship upgrades. He may want to supervise the production to get these production going. Vatican Sun goes down. Three fire ships push way forward. Does get one kill. Doesn't splash the other ones whatsoever, so only got one kill. He really needed the incendiary ship upgrades. Cannoneer's course does offer good range damage, but the Caracs do offer quite a bit of health. Cannoneers do not do any bonus damage versus ships, but he is getting some good hits there. They're simply here in good numbers. They have a good number. Another fire ship on field. It will connect. And all the warships do go down there. Little palace on the middle of the map, which may spot some of these villagers, but looks he's out of range. Fire ship does splash the Palace Guard a little bit, but will take a bit more to take him out. Got another warship being put over here, and this time he won't be able to reach it all too well. Just need to cross the creek. Oh, howdy. Sorry, I just saw your Rumble comment. Got too focused. Wall going on up. Palace Guard starting to receive some hits there. You can blow out a siege tower and put some units up here. Chance of that? Unlikely. But he could be aggressive like that with his own hand cannoneers, because he does have pyrotechnics, which means they have a range of 5.5, and putting them up the wall, they have a range of 7.5, which is pretty good. More warships being put on field. Palace Guard are getting ripped apart. Still plenty of gold over here from utilize. Not all the gold mining camps are being supervised. He may want to supervise them, just make sure he gets maximum yield from them. Warship's still alive, but barely. The hand cannoneers could try to finish it off, but we got a single spring gold here. Oh. I'm not sure there. I think the Holy Roman Empire player backed out of the game. Victories, and we have signed selected, and yeah, it looks like the Chinese player did win the game. Oh, that's one way to end the game. Either way, this is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Before I get started on the next replay, I do need to use the restroom. Please give me one moment. Sorry about that. Let's see, do we see any more replays to look at? A little bit too short. Games and everything's too old. So on to next replayer. Oh, this name's probably too common, but this one may be it. Yep, that one's it. Capital N. Got a decent sized replay here. Let's do this one. Greetings everyone, and Great here for another H-Powers 4 replay. Spawn on the north side is the blue Byzantines with Recon with a capital N. Spawn on the south side is the pink Holy Roman Empire with Goli, Deck, 3L, Dekel, I guess. When it comes to map generation, Holy Empire player does have 2 deer deposits relatively close by each other. Some berries next by once they're done. Blue's sheep are over here, and his deer, and his other deer deposits way over here, bringing out some local doggos. When it comes to berries, they do have, of course, as they're natural, do got another small amount of berries here, and a decent number of berries over here. We also have 2 gold deposits over here next to a whole bunch of stones, so the Byzantine player has got quite a bit of congestion of resources right here, so maybe a good spot for a secondary town center. Put it right there to collect the deer and then have safe expansion backwards. His wood deposit spawned way over here along with the boar. Can Chaplin pull it out over here? Chaplin with the berry collection, sheep collection, wood collection. I wonder if he's gonna go for a secondary town center. Give him 3 villagers there, collect up gold. We got the Grand Winery here. When it comes to mercenaries on the map, he could get some Sipahi and mercenary arbaletiers. Mercenary arbaletiers may be a good item against those man-at-arms that the Holy Empire player likes to players like to play on the field. Go get out some Mercenary Magadai, which will not be useful, and Mercenary Desert Raider, which probably won't be useful either. But the Sipahi and the Arbaletiers may be useful. Cistern now being deployed out with some aqueducts, stable here. Love watching this game, playing it not so much. Single player is okay. Yep. Multiplayer is okay, but I disagree with a lot of balance choices. I've been mostly playing some other games. There's a new RimWorld expansion, so I've been starting to play some more RimWorld. We do not have a horseman deployed on the field. Got some farms being deployed on the field. Those still has plenty of sheep. So it looks like he is going to eye for a faster castle, but no, we got a good number of barracks here. We got multiple units now being deployed on out. scout here. We've got some early mana arms, in which the Sipahi would be useful help dealing with them. Mercenary Maganai, no, definitely not. Desert Raiders, possible, but not really either. Yep.
Εργασία. Τίνες διατάξεις.
I find Age of Empires 3 a bit more fun to play online than Age of Empires 4, honestly. Oh, we also got some Keshiks here, so he's gone for the Eastern Mercenary contract. So now he'll have access to Keshiks, next age he'll have access to Gilams, and then finally some Tower Elephants. Tower Elephants can get the Haldor upgrade for an engineering company, so having crossbow elephants would be pretty useful against Holy Roman Empire. So I think the end game is the Tower Elephants. Additionally, the Keshiks in H2 can do quite well because he doesn't have access to heavy maces. So he is going to mix some spearmen. Mixing some spearmen along with the man arms is probably a good idea. Up here we do have the local doggo getting some fights here, and the villager will go down. We got a pair of olive groves now pulled out as well. And most of the Holy Empire player not anywhere near close aging on up. We do have an outpost here. Going from Arrow Slit, does have wheelbarrow and the lumber technology. The Holy Empire has the same, but also has the food collection technology. There's Arrow Slit, getting one extra arrow. Got another Keshiks there. Not a whole lot of spear in this area, so the Keshiks can rotate it around. I'm not sure with his. There's his horseman of Keshiks. Has a small number here for defense. Gains some good damage. It gets +1 range damage. That tower can punch harder. Let's pick up a villager there. Quite a bit of damage on these horsemen. Number of mana arms here with some spearmen still mixed on in. He needs to mix in some more spearmen. Mana arms will beat horsemen in 1v1 combat, but the Keshiks will offer a bit higher punching capability. Some of these horsemen are very wounded. There's no way to heal them up in this age. We got more Keshiks being put out by the Byzantine player, as well as some archers. Archers are there just to pick off the spearmen so everything else can engage. Another group of cavalry roaming around, trying to find another opportunity to engage the villagers. Horseman does go down there. Spearmen and man at arms push way forward. That's like another horseman there. If you keep now splitting his opponent into two of these Keshiks and horsemen. Single spearman for defense. He's going to lose some of these villagers not paying close enough attention. Over here, these horsemen are moving around. He's got another villager there. And good number of villagers are going down for pink. Pink at this point in time may need to eye for a secondary town center amount of villagers is losing. Keshiks starting to be picked on off. These various cavalry units are very wooded. The villagers may just want to stand and fight. So again, picking them off. It looks like the other cavalry do manage to regroup with his remaining horsemen. He's not trying to push his way forward. Has a decent army here. We do have 2 Keshik, 2 horsemen, and 6 archers here to engage. There are some spearmen mixed on in. I think. Yeah, just 1 spearman remains. If he picks that one off, he'll be doing just fine. That 1 spear is not being focused, has not gone down, so we'll get some extra damage. Man-arms, of course, have quite a bit of durability. It does have +1 range armor, while this one does not have +1 range damage, which means these archers doing 1 damage against these man-arms is a big problem. Cassius will, of course, punch well above their weight. And now got these Keshiks and Horsemen back on off as well. Does pick off one of the man-arms there. The outpost has been torched down. And that one spear is still alive, getting quite a bit of damage in that previous engagement. +1 range damage on the way for the Byzantine player, which will double the damage of his archers. The Holy Empire player is now going to come behind to age up. Another round of olive groves being flown out, as well as an outpost for storing the villagers. These bears are going to be quickly cleaned on up. There's some deer here afterwards.
Fiat Musketeer fort! Willen uw wapen? Ik hoor je in hem geest.
Οι αντίπαλοι πλησιάσουσι.
Rijten uw wapen! Oké, Brassachi! Hogar, sander de tom! Jerdiger in uwe, Hangar!
Regni's Cathedral now being deployed on out.
Jerdiger sarvasso!
He does not have any prelates next to any sort of relics. Yet, at least he is going for another prelate right now. Another barracks on the field. None of the cavalry here is actually a little bit wounded. He's saving up some olive oil. Nope, he just spent some olive oil to get some more Keshiks. Keshiks do take a bit of damage there. Try to go for those villagers, but not time to actually engage. Spearmen and man-at-arms pushing back up here. It does have a good number of archers here for defense. Bloom now has been researched for the Holy Roman Empire player. Does get the Grand Winery fully encased. Can always get more benefit from the Grand Winery. And now we do have the Golden Horn Tower. Of course, generate some free random mercenaries. Guilds wouldn't be half bad. Caches would not be half bad. But once his opponent deploys out heavy maces, both will not perform all too well. I still think going straight to H, try to get to H4, get the Tower Elephants wouldn't be half bad with the 4 engineering school. Caches do charging way forward. He will need to start getting a good number of crossbows when it gets to the next age as well. These archers are not going to be useful for too long. It may actually be best if he doesn't even get the veteran archer research. Just go straight for crossbows and only focus on crossbows. These Keshiks still being little on down. More Keshiks in the point of field, not eyeing for the veteran mercenary contract just yet. Crossbows and build queue. Some of these villagers getting hit. Keshiks now making their way back over here. Got a massive force push way forward. Those archers will be useful against the spearmen. His opponent's mixing a good number of spearmen, but he's still focused on the man-at-arms. Seeing a couple crossbows now pull on the field. This one looks like going to be killed off pretty quickly. Byzantine players having trouble holding the line against the heavy infantry. You also have a cataphract up on the field as well, trying to get anything you can, help fight the men-at-arms right now. Cataphracts are very, very durable. And so the archers are fighting good hits there on those spearmen. If he takes out those spearmen, then the rest of his heavy and light cav can more probably engage the man-at-arms. Veteran mercenary contract not complete, so now he has access to better Keshiks. Villagers migrating around. Blue still has a superior number of villagers. Pink's now starting to fall back and regroup. Pink does claim 2 relics and picked up a third. It'll take a bit of time for that outpost to take out that man-at-arms. Does have 5 range armor while the arrows are doing 7 damage, so in other words 2 damage per arrow. Got an outpost here, spotting all of this here.
Ετοιμάστε Ρωμαίοι.
Τι να το ξέψω.
And now we do have these men-at-arms now engaging the outpost. Outpost does go down. Sticker site has been captured. And now we do have the lumber preservation research on the way, as most more ranged armor. Oh, we got the heavy mace research. Which means now these heavy units will take a lot of more damage from these man-at-arms. We also got some crossbows in the field as well. Right now the Byzantine player may want to store up his olive oil and wait and go eye for Imperial Age. Go, and well, this is what I probably do. Store up the olive oil, go for Imperial Age, and start eyeing for the War Tower Elephants and its Howdaws. Additionally, Foreign Engineering School will also give them access to the Steppe Lancer research for the Kashyyyks, improve their attack speed. Pink's army is quite small right now. Blue has a superior size army. Multiple sacred sites being captured up by Pink and Blue. This one will be captured by Blue. This one will be stopped by Blue. And this one has been decaptured. Pink has claimed up 4 relics. Very nice.
Έβρικα τους εχθρούς!
Өөртөө үлдүүлнэ. Холбогдох цаг ирлээ. Тушаал бүлээх үед бэлэг.
Pink right now is deploying a good number of crossbows, also going for around a lance connects. Lance connects do offer decent damage, mixing a small number of them is not half bad. Got 2-handed weapons now being used for the Holy Roman Empire as well. Bordeaux settlements have now been researched by the Byzantine player. Pink could eye for blowing in some more spearmen and or men-at-arms. He is lacking a little bit of front line. Going for men-at-arms has some lance connects. This one still has a handful of archers engaged in lance connects, but they're just feudal age archers, not planning to deploy any more. If he deploys a good number of lance connects, then he'd probably go for more of the archers. That villager will go down along with that outpost. He's still falling back. He's going to fight in the urbanized environment, which is good for all his ranged forces. We got some prelates there healing up these forces. Maybe it'll inspire them. May not have the inspirability for the prelates or for the military units. Okay, let's go to the Reganese Cathedral. It does not have the Inspire Warrior research. More economic technologies for the Byzantine player.
Ώρα εργασίας.
Was soll getan werden?
He is going for Mangonel to help engage the crossbow force, not bad. He also has got some Guillims deployed in the field, probably from the Golden Horn Tower. He dropped shield swing research, but he's not really. He has a good number of cataphracts, sure, but that will only improve their armor by 1. Not really worth at the moment. I suppose the armor of the high health can be very useful. That prelate quickly goes on down. His army is pushed way forward in a very good formation. Blue's army needs to fall back, needs to regroup. Pink's army is now larger. Don't trust the army value because usually the oil units are not properly calculated. And now we do have the Palatine School, not the Ford Engineering Company being put on the field. I disagree with that. I think the Ford Engineering Company would be much, much better. Though, yeah. He may be eyeing for mass cataphracts then, or something. He has not gotten Varangian Guard nor Limitani. He may be eyeing for cataphracts.
Έτοιμος να υπακούσω.
How's the gate starting to go on down? Paladin School will give him additional units. More Keshiks being put out, as well as the Varangian Guard, designed for the Varangian Guard. Against one Empire, maybe not that great. Cataphracts could try trampling the way forward to get to the crossbows. Keshiks now push way forward, trying to engage the Mangonel, gets good damage there with the Scout. Scout does do bonus damage versus siege weapons. We do got the crossbows getting hit by the Mangonel as well. Crossbows engaging. No elite research right now for the Byzantine player. Can't really afford it while in combat. Ink's starting to fall back. Don't have to stutter step away. The Mangonel finds some decent hits there. Cataphract's coming for a charge. And does take out the Mangonel there. Ink's army starting to get overran. Good stutter step there. Takes out all the Cataphracts. Pink's army just want to run away now. Thinks he has marching drills, so he can move pretty quickly. We do now have veteran or hardened Limitani research on the way, as well as elite crossbow research. Got these forces pushing way forward. Another Mangonel as well. More free Keshiks being pulled out by the Golden Horn Tower. He's also manually deploying out some Guillims. Guillims do have extra health, but they will have trouble versus the Holy Roman Empire at arms. Pink's picking up another sacred site there. We've got a number of border settlements here. Pink's also going to try to capture this sacred site as well. Both have similar villager numbers. Also, Swabia not being put on the field, which will give the Blue Empire player clear numbers advantage when it comes to some workers. We've got a good number of olive groves here. It does have some outskirt mills. Maybe we'll go for another mill here and here. Help with the drop-offs. Right now, he is getting a decent amount of olive oil in. Another pound does go down. As you can see, some damage there, so both players now in Imperial Age. The Byzantine player has been a little bit slow getting his elite and university research going. So far, I haven't seen the elite crossbows. I haven't. Oh, gold mines depleted. Going for this gold mine now. I don't think I even seen university on the field yet. As a secondary town center. Let's push his way forward over here. Throwing some torches in that outpost. It's upgraded. Do now the elite Varanian Guard research on the way. Doesn't look like he's been rolling all too well with the Palatine School. Just deployed out a couple more Varanian Guard there, but no queues in Palatine School. Man-at-arms are not elite just yet. The elite upgrades on the way. Does not have the elite army tactics being researched either. Nor any blacksmith research. Both sides are scraping the bottom barrel when it comes to... not necessarily scraping the bottom barrel of resources, but both of them don't have massive stockpiles. Both of them having trouble getting the final sets of research going. Magnell does roll a miss there. Got two Magnells now for Pink. Getting some good hits on the crossbows. More catches being pulled now from the Golden Horn Tower. He also has two Feudal Age archers still alive. More Varanian Guard being pulled on the field. That one may be a free from the Palatine School. So he does have one free Palatine School Varanian Guard in the queue. Blue's army is massive, over 100 units. Pink's maxed out as well, going for some stone walls. Take a bit of time for that to be built. Charlotte does go down there. Pink's army is advancing. We don't see incendiary arrows research just yet, nor the army tactics for either side. We've got this being upgraded here. Spyglass being researched by the Byzantine player. I don't even know if Pink or Blue, the Byzantine player, has even the University pawn field. Magnell's rolls a pretty sizable miss there. Does manage to pick up the Magnell's there with the Cataphracts. Varanian Guard charging way forward. They may want to berserk right now, because right now they don't really need the armor, they need the movement speed. Want to start torch down the outpost. You can use emergency repairs. Oh nope, it's not an influence actually. Got quite a bit of infrastructure here that can get destroyed. Pink is now going for incendiary arrows, has a good number of crossbows for them. Starting to transition to some hand cannoneers as well. And also is still building out more crossbows. Lance Connects being pulled out as well. Wall still going on up. And the Kashik and among other things are going to spot some of these villagers. Pink's army is about half the size of Blue's. And still no elite mercenary upgrade for the Byzantine player. He's got quite a bit of food and olive oil stored on up. Like I said, he could go for some tower elephants. But without the full engineering school, they don't get access to Haldaz. Oh, very, very bad pathing for Blue right there. Oh, that is really bad pathing. Pink will get a pretty decent engagement here. Siderios just got complete. It's going for chemistry now as well. Just going to push along the flank with some units as well. Paganel does get a decent volley there. That really bad engagement there really did hurt Blue. I go for more Varanian Guard. Queued up some more Keshiks. He has a large amount of olive oil there and he's not spending it. Blue's villagers are going to go down there as well. We have a keep there for Blue, which help keep that gold deposit secure, but Pink is going for a pair of bombards, but he's at pop capped. Mangonels can outrange keeps. That's got this gold deposit being claimed on up as well. Now got a big round of Gilons now being pulled up by the Byzantine player, but I don't think he's got 10 elite armor tactics. No, he does. We now have boiling oil and bombard being researched by the Byzantine player. As quite a bit of stone stockpiled up. More barracks now being pulled up by Pink. Incendiary is now being researched by the Byzantine player, and as well as Berserking or Ferocious Speed, which improved the move speed of Varanian Guard by 30% while Berserking. More of the border settlements are being spotted. And I am sort of surprised we don't see the elite mercenary contract just yet. Oh, there it goes. Now finally being researched. King's capture the Sacred Site. Maybe on Precious Bone with the Sacred Site victory. Right now he does have a decent number of villagers on olives, as well as on gold. This gold deposit will be seized pretty rapidly, then which leaves us one gold deposit and this small one over here. Blue does have enough, or should have soon have enough stone to get out another keep for the next gold deposit. This one's in the sphere of influence of Blue, that's for sure, but Pink's keep will deny the gold collection. Blue's now trying to go for some stone walls here, but he will not be successful. He is going to get body block. Actually, no. There actually may be an opening right there. Yeah, it looks like there's an opening there because the villagers are making their way there now. Bombar is now engaged in the keep. The thing is, the keep, there's no more gold up there, so you could actually abandon the keep to save the villagers. This anti-player does need to start eyeing for more and more gold. I think he's trying to get some stone walls here in order to get some trade posts going. In which he may want to start taking all those villagers, start cutting the wood. All of these villagers here. Lose charges by 4, receive bit damage. Does fight a good number of siege weapons there. Gilons are raining guard charges by 4. Elite Keshik's also engaging as well. Cataphracts could engage as well. They're not being elite upgraded. He only has 3 in the field, not really worth it. So with the lack of gold he has. Pink's army is starting to get overran here. And Pink has not queued up for reinforcements there. He's queuing for a good number of horsemen, but right now they're just feet away. Got a massive number of stables still being built. Ugh, it looks like Pink's just ran out of gold. Even though he did have 8 relics worth of gold income, and this gold deposit over here is untouched, he's not collecting from it at the moment. He has 0 villagers on gold, he has 74 on wood. And the horsemen are getting upgraded veteran, which will be useful, but maybe a little bit too late. He needs to take half of his villagers that are on wood and throw them on that small gold mine. And Pink does back the game now. This Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Go on to... Was there any more replays actually from him? It was. Let's see. Yeah, he actually has some new replays, but I think these ones are all going to be pretty short. Nope, we just literally did the first one. $22 live on the short side. Let's keep an eye on that one. Way too short. Here we go. We can do Abbasid versus Byzantium. Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Age of Empires 4 replay. Spawn on the right side as the green Abbasid Dynasty with Smooth Operator. Spawn bottom left side as the blue Byzantians with Recon with a capital N. There is a decent number of berries on this map, so it's going to be quite useful for the Abbasid player as well as Byzantine player for the berry collection. When it comes to other things, Blue does have 2 small gold deposits right in front of him. A bit of stone, of course, it's a natural stone. Ore is relatively close by to here, and it's a gold and large stones. This is a great expansion location up here. And more in the center, we got more berries. So that's another good point of contention to get that olive oil. Or next to some gold. Of course, the Abbasid player can't collect the boar since it is pork. House of Wisdom not going on up. The 4 deer deposit is way up here, but next to some gold and some berries and a little bit of stone. Let's take a look at the mercenaries. We could see mercenary Megadai for the Byzantine player, and down south we could see a mercenary Royal Knights. Now the culture wing now being put on the field. That will, of course, he looks like maybe eyeing for a fast castle, I'm guessing, because that can reduce the age up costs by 20%, as well as the advancement. No advancement time, just the cost. The advancement time comes from the 30 tier structures in tier 2. Grand Winery now being employed on the field, next to the berries, of course.
Ναι.
So the cistern's not in a great spot, so you can't deploy out a large number of olive groves. Maybe it would have been better off to put the Grand Winery over here. Canceling or deleting a house is always perfectly fine. They're cheap.
Τι.
Oh, those are the Byzantine player also pulls out collects an exact amount of gold for his age up. There is age up for the Abbasid player. Going to get the preservation knowledge research. Golden Age tier 1 now playing field as well. He really pushed it out. After all, the Golden Age tier 1 is one of the most powerful economic benefits in the entire game.
Υπέβω.
أجل. مرحبا.
Advancement in knowledge is now being researched, which reduced the age up time by 20%. Blue does have a second scout on the field. Now his age up time is, let's just round up 1,500.
Οι αντίπαλοι πλησιάζουν.
He almost has enough gold, needs a bit more food in order to age up. Secondary towns are being pulled up by the Byzantine player.
Καλά έπραξα.
Τι πράγμα.
Designed for numbers.
Ευτυχισμένος.
Another olive grove being pulled out here.
Έτοιμος να
No
κινηθώ.
mercenary house deployed on the field as well. There's a mercenary house. I wonder what he will go for. Abbasid Dynasty course can pull out camels, so maybe not a good idea to go for Eastern for the Keshiks.
Καλά έπραξα.
Western, maybe not.
Πάρει μου εργασία.
Lance connects are nice and all, and longbow nice. I don't know. Nothing seems like screams out to me super good against Abbasids, because Abbasids, they're mostly economic faction. They don't rely on heavy unique units. Granite Gilams are very good, especially with the boot camp research, getting much more health. Rotating Wings almost complete, which will give him 2 Camel Riders. His opponent is going for Keshik, so he does. Whoops, sorry, I hit my microphone. That's going for Eastern Mercenary Contract, and now those Camel Riders who get upon aging up will be very useful dealing with the Keshiks. 2 free Camel Riders. I'm now chasing down the Scout. Camel Riders do offer good damage versus Cavalry. They do offer quite a bit of health as well. Abbasid units are just quite healthy. Gilams have extra health, the Cameras have extra health. And with Boot Camp, he can also get more extra health. Additionally, he can have access to very good bowmen as well through the composite bows. Trying to clean up these berries. He may want to eye for a keep in this area as well. Putting keep out here can help him just control the flow. Does get an EM on the build queue. The Lancer is now being pulled on out. This one does have some Limitani to pull on the field. But Abbasid archers are pretty good as well in the composite bow to get increased attack speed.
Δεχόμεθα τα βέλη.
Scout takes some hits there.
ركبوا الجمل في انتظار الأوامر.
The thing about as well is with Camel Riders, their health, they have a lot more health than a Knight or a Lancer. But they also are not classified as heavy either. They don't have any armor, of course, not until they get their research. But it means that that crossbows won't counter camels. Those Camel Riders. Keshiks do get a couple of charges hit there. Keshiks from the corner tries to stop the Lancers. He may trap one, no he does not. Wolf getting in the way. And let's see, these Lancers are just going to give his opponent a run around, just drawing quite a bit of aggression. Over here to now have the Lancers search before, find some Limitani.
ودعنا السروج
Κοντιστής.
Τι πράγμα θέλει.
ما هي التعليمات؟
Lancer is taking a bit of damage there. Did kill off a couple of villagers. He's going to be fighting against a villager deficit relatively
أيها
soon.
الفرسان امتطوا
In
السرور.
next stage, he can either go for the economic wing or the trade wing, in which both have their good possibilities. Since trade wing, Avacid traders are some of the best, or the best traders in the game, and the economic wing will, of course, improve his already good economics.
أطوف إلى الخدمة.
That scout will likely go down next slice. Lancers will not be able to engage the villagers.
أولئك الجبناء يغرقون. سيروا أيها الفرسان النبلاء العظام.
Lancers heading back on home. They have taken severe damage, at least that pair. This pair has taken some damage. We got more Lancers here and the Camel Rider. And that single Camel Rider will provide quite a bit of damage debuff to these Keshiks. Scout down, not big surprise. Now got the Imam here. The Imam may just want to stick around these forces to get them peeled on up. Start to torch down the mill. Silver Green has claimed one relic and picked up another. Has a number of archers here. No composite bow, nor even the veteran archer research. The veteran archer research is on the way. Composite bows have not been researched. He may be pretty close to Golden Age tier 2. Nope, nowhere near. Avacid traders, they do cost 33% less than regular traders. And additionally, with the Grand Bazaar, they can improve their resource drop-off by 25% and another 30% here, giving a grand total of 55% in more effectiveness to standard traders, as well being 2/3 the cost.
أعدت أن فزت بالطابع.
One Horn Tower now being researched or deployed. Lancers charging way forward. This may not be enough Lumitani. Archers starting to engage. Still no composite bow nor any blacksmith research.
حصلت على قوسي وأتحرك. تحركوا في عجالة أيها الرماة. أنا أؤدي عملي.
We do now have a Magadel now being deployed on the field.
ما هي التعليمات؟ نحن نتعرض لقصف شديد.
Ναι. Οικοδομή κτιστή.
Οικοδομή κτιστή και έννοια ωραία.
Τι θέλει η εργασία.
Golden Horn Tower now complete. Or torch down the outpost.
أيها الفرسان
The outpost has no weapon emplacement, just health. Those solids put a bit. Do not have composite bow and +1 range damage as well.
ستأتي الأوامر قريبا.
Maganal now pulling the field as well. Avs Dynasty do have pre-improved siege engineers. Another outpost being put on off here. He does have a number of olive groves here for the Grand Rhino to inspire, improve. At these forces, the number of lancers are quite wounded.
كما تشاء. الفرسان يقفون مستعدين.
Maganel looks like eyeing for a barrage onto the olive grove. But a better way to destroy an olive grove by throwing a bunch of stones at it. Does not set a blaze there.
Ώρα εργασίας.
Next shot, if he actually does a force fire ground, he could have probably splashed 2 of them. Archers do take a bit of damage here. These 3 villagers could easily go on down. Does not get that last village up there. They do not have textiles, so they don't have extra health. Textiles on the way now for the Byzantine player. Outpost does go down there. Brings archers way forward. Both of them have similar military unit sizes. Got more crossbows been built by the Avacid player. Push forward archers.
تحرك مع أمير.
This side plays at one grove. He has some of the camel lancers, trying to make his way forward. Archer's engaging. At this one time, he probably may want to fall back, get a battering ram up and going. Archer's now engaging. Aqueducts do not inhibit movement. So some aqueducts are getting splashed a little bit by the Mangonel. Lance is trying to fall back. We now got another camel lance, or one of the original camel lancers, by a powerful debuff against all the nearby cavalry, or just being existing. Archer's engaging. It'll say maybe if getting directed by some of the Gilom's opponents blowing on out. Another farm has been set ablaze. Some Gilom's are going down there. More of the olive groves going down. Does hit the Mangonel. He's now starting to step away. Another olive grove being queued on up, replacing some of the destroyed ones.
Οικοδομή κτιστή και έννοιο ωραία.
Οικοδομή κτιστή και έννοιο ωραία. Αυτή η δομή να με επιζήσει.
Got around of palisade walls have been put up by the Byzantine player as well. I'm collecting berries over here as well. Got a cistern here, improving collection. For sure, Townsend is now being pulled up by the Abbasid player, so he will start quickly catching up on villager count. His opponent does have 2 town centers. But from the catch on up, it will roughly take, what, every villager's 20 seconds, right? It will approximately take him... He's down by, let's go by an even 30 for mathematics. You can build 3 villagers every minute. So 10 minutes, so behind? Perhaps. My math must be most likely is incorrect.
أنا جاهز الطريق أمامي واضح. رغبتك ستتحقق. الله يرشد.
انتبهوا جميعا.
Take a site now being captured on up. We do now have range armor research. Wolf getting some bites there.
Έννοιο ωραία. Αυτή η δομή να...
استعدوا للأوامر.
آلة الأوامر.
He does need another mill over here. You not realize that he does not have a mill there. He may have been interrupted by one of the deer. 2 sites now captured. And yep. Wonder how long it'll take for him to realize it. More villagers heading over here to collect some deer. Wolf getting some bites on these lancers. Byzantine player is going for more Giloms with his olive oil. Or maybe just getting rid of him. He's going for Keshiks or Giloms. Let's be sure. The Golden Horn Tower is currently providing Keshiks, so he is purposely going for some Giloms. His Giloms, the Byzantine Giloms, will be inferior to the Abbasid Giloms because he does not have access to boot camp.
Συνδεδεμένος και γεμισμένος.
الفرسان النبلاء مستعدون لنركب أيها الفرسان سيروا أيها الفرسان النبلاء تقدموا أيها الرجال
Mangonel does roll a miss there.
حافظوا على صفوفكم أيها الفرسان تقدموا أيها الرجال النبلاء
Συνδεδεμένος και
انتبهوا جيدا
Another Mangonel being employed on out. Stone being collected. Here, just spotted by the border settlement.
انتبهوا جميعا.
And let's go, all those villagers collect up berries, not deer, so he will, at least it's not long distance collecting. Abbasid player does have a bit of gold. sure which one he should age up with. If he wants to go for traders, it's definitely good to go for the trade wing. The plus 50% food gather rate is okay, but it's a plus 8% resource drop off. It may be better to go for the traders rather than going for the economic wing at the moment. I think the economic wing would offer quite a bit of extra gold income, whereas the opposite will provide a little bit of everything, but mostly just food. Additionally, the extra 35% drop off another resource is probably a good counterpart to the food income.
حسناً، ما المطلوب؟
تم البناء. يبدو جيدا.
Wolf gains some more bites there. Both sides just massing large armies, got 85 versus 74. Can't rely on army value and stuff like that because the olive oil units do not get properly calculated in. Range damage not being put up by the Byzantine player. Overall, seems like the Byzantine armor does seem better, but the two Mangonels with the adversary player is very notable. They almost have enough resources to age on up with the culture wing. The age up is cheaper, just needs 2,000 food. Also gets access to capture by grain, which will give him not only a little bit extra gold, but start putting some pressure on his opponent. Opponent's not going for more palisade walls. 4 to keep here. Trade wing now being researched by the adversary player. Doesn't have a whole lot of amount of gold in reserve, so elite research will come a little bit slow. He's trying to go for some spring golds, which actually doesn't really need. Cancel spring golds. He has plenty of gold and wood. If he's not advancing, he may want to go for more mangonels. Actually going for a good number of barracks.
بذلت مجهوداً جيداً. نحن نتلقى القصف.
Actually does take out a villager.
سأفعل ذلك الآن.
Foreign Engineer Company is not being pulled up by the Byzantine player. Those new villagers may get deployed at the relatively same time as the trade wing. Before Engineering Company, his Keshex will get a Step Lancer upgrade. I think maybe improved Step Lancer as well, so these guys will have a lot higher attack speed. Additionally, he'll have access to the Haldor elephants, power elephants from once he upgrades his mercenaries. Which could be very important since the Haldor elephants have really good range armor, so they can resist range fire. They're not classified as heavy, so we won't see bonus damage from the crossbows, and they will be mounted crossbows, so they can do bonus damage versus this opponent's Gilons. I think the Haldor elephants are going to be very important. He's going for Nessa Bees right now. He does need to get the elite mercenary research in order to get the Haldor elephants. Magno placement firing from the keep. Grain's starting to fall back now. Stone wall is now being blown in the field. Now got the Explorator's research to improve his horseman capability of fighting against villagers. What are the effects by the mercenary Sipahi, which are not available on this map? Those are classified as like a horseman, right? And we do also got the Elite Varanian Guard now being put on the field as well. Exile is now complete. Mangonels do get some good barrage there. Mangonel plays something different than regular Mangonels. Got a good number of forces flanking around, trying to hit the siege weapons around the back. He does have elite crossbows. Elite arm tech is on the way for the adversary player. Gilam's trying to charge into Gilam's. Keshik's not receiving much fire from the crossbows. Mangonel's trying to get some shots there. Springald's pushing forward to engage the nest of bees. One does go down. Oh yeah, nest of bees do also have less health. Actually, no, they have the same health as Mangonels. How do the Springballs two-shot the nest of bees? Don't only... Shouldn't it take 3 shots? Maybe the recent patch changed that. Green's army is getting annihilated. Lost a good amount of forces there. Horsemen are disengaging, which would be very effective for all these crossbows and archers. Varanian Guard and Gilam's pushing forward with crossbows in tow. He's now going for a tower elephant, that may be from the Golden Tower. He does have 2 nested bees on the field. Let's go, all the crossbows will go down. Do have some Gilam's crossbows and spearmen here. Nothing too significant. Agree. Most likely will win this fight. We've now got some Abbasid Dynasty hand cannoneers being pulled on out. Gilam's charging the way forward now. Nest Bees do get a nice little volley. Looks like the Gilam's will overrun the Nest of Bees. Nest of Bees does go down there. Elite Spearman now being pulled up by the Abbasid player. He's going to rely on very durable hand cannoneers and spearmen for a front line. The Varanian Guard and Gilans will do just fine. Oh, outpost, spotting outpost will go down there. Good spot for it. Rates on the whole line. He's starting to get a critical number of hand cannoneers. Once does a good number of crossbows. The number of filters here are very exposed. They may go down. They're trying to get into the outpost. He has lost a good number of them there. And cannoneers and crossbows trying to engage some spear in the front line. He got a couple just holding back the Varanian Guard and horsemen. They're still constantly building some more of the Gilans and spearmen himself. More horsemen being put up with the Abbasid player. One of them does get spear braced. The other horsemen will likely go down. They're streaming in one at a time. Nest of Bees firing away. Power Elephant charges way forward. Does have extra health. Right now does also have 14 range armor. So even crossbows would do minimal damage to him. The crossbows do also offer good damage. Another Tower Elephant on the build queue, as well as a Nest of Bees. The Tower Elephant will provide good fire support against the various Gilans. Looks like Blue is trying to collect this gold, and we got traders here now being intercepted by that keep. The Abbasid player tried to go for more trade, but is now being denied. He has gone for the trade wing, has gotten on the trade wing research. Go for this trade post down here now. Now Blue's going for a big round of walls, realizing that, hey, that trade might as well stop entirely, or has been aggravated. SFB's cracked the Hincanneers, doing some good damage there. And Green does back the game now. That's Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. I can feel my voice is starting to go out, so I'm going to call the stream a little bit early today. Sorry about that. Everyone, thank you for watching, have a good evening, and get some